Good afternoon, good night, and good morning. My name is Benjamin Warap. I'm one of the old founders. I got registered back in uh, 2020. That was on September 29th, 2020, which I registered as a founder. I'm so glad to be with this company platform on passion. This 4 years of being a member, and by this coming Sunday, it will be my 4th year of being with the ONPASSIVE company. I'm 15 family, and this is I'm standing at the Port Moresby, that's the capital city of Papua New Guinea. Yes, I'm doing this video here right now. I work in the health department for quite a while. My profession is I'm a nurse, and I've been working in the child health services, and then to the government, and then to NGOs, and then to private. Currently, I'm working with the private clinic. And here, right here, this is the main downtown Port Moresby, capital city of Papua New Guinea. I got registered through one of my colleagues. We were working together at the Port Moresby General Main Operating Theatre, which she left as a working staff there, and I also left back in 2013. And now I'm doing private work outside. But I'm so glad that I ended up with her, and she introduced business to me. Her name is Lina Beck. And I got registered. She invited me to attend the swimming conference at the Laman Hotel with David Bakau, our country, which he organized for us to attend. And that's where I start to see MARTY Tikamo and S. Mufari comes on the Zoom-in live. And I'm so glad to be part of this program, this platform. And since then, when I start registering to become a member, I extend the business invitation to my people back at home, and I registered 50 members, and they are all with me. While at home, because of due to the information problem that we have here in the country, the network is not good. The communication system is very poor in this nation, and I'm looking after the accounts. And while I'm here in the what must be capital city, I've never give up since attending webinars and watching all the video YouTubes. And I really appreciate Mr. MARTY Tikamo for introducing this business through David Bakau, and I got registered here. And also, I would like to acknowledge our CEO, Mr. S. Mufari and his family. Thank you for building up this platform for us to uplift the community throughout the world. And so-called leaders like Mike Ellis, Chris Johnson, Brad Preston, Charles Johnson, Dr. Williams, Michael Williams, and Julie, and the Outer Cross, Collins Mane, plus others, even Comfort Kunfu, and all Indian family, Hyderabad, those leaders like our leader is Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Nasal, and others back in India. Thank you, those who are at the back of the scene doing hard work for us to build up this company. I'm proud to be part of this organization, and I'm looking forward to extend the immunity to my backyard and to the community that I'm living in, the society, and even the country, to eliminate this poverty and introduce financial freedom and corruption freedom in this country. Papua is a developing country. It's one of the biggest islands in the Pacific Ocean, and we always take the lead to represent the small island countries. And we are close to just north of Australia and sharing the border with Indonesian with the land boundary. And I'm from the land boundary, that's West Province. We share the land border with the Indonesian. On the other side, they call it West Papua. Currently, they are fighting for their freedom to get independence, and that's where I come from. Being a nurse working along the border, I have challenges like treating patients across the border when they cross over. They speak different languages because they went to from elementary to universities. They study Bahasa Indonesia, and on the other side, we study English. So the language barrier that gave me challenge, and I told the patients out there. One of the patients was a kerosene band patient, but she was a female, about 7 years old. I couldn't communicate it well, but she was using the accents and trying to interpret the language, and I had a hard time trying to interpret. But as she was talking to me, the mom was talking to me, and I put down the history and admitted her, and I transferred to one of the hospitals through our country, the other province called Middle Province, and she went through surgery for skin patching and all this, and she was recovered and then went back to Indonesia again. So at that time I told her I would like to take the course of learning Bahasa Indonesia so that I can interact properly across the border. So I left slip off from the health department, and I got a scholarship back in 2005, and I took studies on the other side and mastered language. And currently I can teach language at the secondary schools. That was back in 2018-19. I was teaching at one more secondary school in Don Bosco. And then I left, and now I'm back just doing bits and pieces around the city, studying a private clinic with one of the doctors here, the senior doctors. Dr. Weiner, we started this clinic, and I'm running the show while he's teaching at the medical faculty in Central School of Medicine. And our government introduces micro, small, medium enterprise. And, many of us, we try to get the funding from that, but there are a lot of requirements, and we cannot afford to continue to do small SMEs and other business that we are intending to do. And that's really challenging. But as soon as platform was introduced back in, Mufare was started back in 2000 and then 2020, as I started to register myself, I started to realize. In fact, I was attending some of the MLM marketing back in 2007 when I was at Middle Province. And I was talking to Lina Ben, what's the difference between the ONPASSIVE and multi-level, multi-level marketing. And then she explained a bit about the products and services that ONPASSIVE, and I told her this is the platform. So that was on Friday. She met me, and then after a week I got registered. That's just within the same month, September. And she invited me to attend the meeting, the conference, and then I told her I don't have money because I'm not working. Then I told her if I look for able to find some money, then I'll come for the conference. And she said, no, you come, I'll pay for you. So that was on Sunday. Friday we met, and then I went back home, prayed, and then I stayed Saturday, Sunday, early 6 a.m. morning. I took a walk. I live outside of the city. It's an hour walk towards the training conference center. That's Saman Hotel. Then I said, okay, I'll catch up there. So I went there and waited for her until 1 p.m. There were about 2 sessions. One was in the morning, so I attended the second session at 1 p.m. because Lina Ben was at the church service and do other things. So while she was on the way, she contacted me. She said, I'm already there, I told her. Then when she arrived, she paid for my fee, register, and then entry fee. And as soon as I walked in there, the environment there is very, very nice, and I just feel that I'm just excited just by looking at the people, talking at the business level. It's another environment altogether. As soon as the timing Mr. S. Mufari comes on, he came on the time, and he was starting to explain and introduce this business to us. I just got overwhelmed and excited. I said, "Wow, this is the right place." After the almost an hour plus, 2 hours, we were there, and then we left. At about 4 p.m., I told my sister, Lina Ben, I said, as soon as I leave this place, I will start to look for money to register. So when I went home, I was praying, and then I called my brother, and he sent me 1,000 kina. And that's the time that I got registered on 29th of September 2020. And then she said, oh, there are some portions available for our founders that you can pay for 2019 December under Mike Ellis. So I bought a portion. I was grateful, so grateful. And from the time when I logged in, I never given up. I spent my time online attending webinars and going through the platform. And I start to learn because it's a self-taught thing that which most of us are not good in IT. And I start to teach myself. And I bought my laptop, and then I start to go through all this. Then I had a plan, and then I start to strategize, and I start to put up some of the business plans that I have, especially in community projects. So I've written my book, the project book that I will work as soon as the ONPASSIVE launches the products and we go into real business. I will execute those plans that I have. It's mainly based on community, like improving water, market, and power services, and other basic needs that like health, education. These are the things that I think along to improve the basic standard of living in this country. Papua is rich in a lot of natural resources, minerals, and we have forest and fisheries. We have we're so blessed. We are so blessed. But because of the government system that we had, we have not developed into we got the independence back in September 16, 1975. But economically, we are really way back because of our government run as manage this country. Most of our resources are exported out. That's not downstream here in the country. That's why our economy is very, very low. And it's really challenging at this point of time. We are the Kina evaluation currently. The goods and services are really very high at the moment. But I believe ONPASSIVE will help us to, as we are 110,000 plus members under David Bakau. We hope to bring this economy into our country under this platform, ONPASSIVE. Thank you, Mr. S. Mufari, for this wonderful platform that you've created. You help us so much that we understand this business. A lot of things that we start to learn. We start to learn and understand about this IT and all these things. And it's a time where most of us start to see what we can do to help our communities and extend out to neighborhood. And this is in PNG. It's in our DNA. We are multicultural. We have unique diversity. We have 1,000 languages, and we share with extended families, and we live together. It's not like nuclear family. We are extended family. So these sort of things that we share, it's already in our system that we love each other. We share what we have. As a person, when I was working in the government and then the organization that I work, when I went back home, I started to realize and see what I can do for the community. The little allowances that I have, I start to share with my people, and I got challenged. What is the best plan, best way that I can generate money? we cannot, like here it's really challenging. We want to start a business, it's not easy because of the bank requirements. You need to have assets and all these things. This it's not really flexible, and that keeps us challenging, to become a businessman or woman in this country. But as from time to time, back in 1975 and upwards, as soon as new governments are forming up, coming in, and they start to attend the technology. I mean, they know the technology. This is the technology world, and then the government is trying to improve, some business areas that we can start micro, small, medium enterprises. And currently, government is creating that partner. But all in all, as our founder, when we see and understand this platform where Mr. S. Mufari created, we see that we will change tremendously, and obviously we'll see more changes and development within our backyard. And I'm so glad and I'm so proud and I'm so privileged to be part of this 1.4 million plus, the biggest community that we have around the world. And I'm so glad to be part of these different cultures, different languages, different societies, and different backgrounds of knowledge. Even if I'm down in one particular area, I can always contact my colleague on the other side of the world, and they can always support me. And I find it's the biggest community that we have, and I'm so happy. And that is why I have this confidence, and I'm looking forward. This morning in PNG time is about 4 a.m. I watched 2 p.m. 360 at Eastern time, and Mr. Mufari was talking, and I'm just so excited. And this month of September it's a blessing month, and we are looking forward from now and onwards. As we build our financial capacity that will boost us and help us to really work and develop whatever ambitious visions that we have within us. Thank you, everyone, and I'm so glad and so proud and so excited as well. Looking forward, and this is the right place to be, and we will change this world. Together we'll win. And as our CEO always said, do or die, and he's doing it for us. I've just paid my farmer's portion, and all the creation and all the IT and all the management is done by him and his team. And I'm happy for those who always said about even the lawyers, economists, the engineers, the scientists. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. And this is all I have to say. And I'm so proud once again. Thank you for being a brother to you all. And I'm always happy. One day, one time, I will tour the world and say hello to Mr. S. Mufari and his family, and people like MARTY Tigamo and Chris Johnson and others, to the African countries, to the Europe, and to the Middle East, and all over the country. That's one of my dreams that I said when I was in primary school. I thought I would travel the world, and still within my heart. And I've seen that. And when I took a scholarship on the other side, and I went to Jakarta, and I said, wow, this is the first step. I think in the future I will tour every place around the world. And this is one of that gives me courage. And this time I am so proud, and I'm just looking forward. Thank you all in all. Thank you very much for watching my video. My encouragement to PNG is helping us stay tuned, and we all work together to change this country. As we somewhere along the line, we have a good team around the world. Thank you those who are listening and watching around the world. I really appreciate you and looking forward to work with you all in the near future. Thank you and God bless you all.